but I'm throwing it to the panel. Do you think asking a guy always to buy you things irresponsible?
Yeah, I'll say the word irresponsible might not be the greatest word to use, but I think that asking for a man or expecting a man to pay every time shouldn't be a thing for me. But I know that some men might be comfortable with it, some might not be. But for me personally, it's like you should be able to buy your own things. And like, for example, the biggest example is the restaurant. If you, I won't be the type to subtly look at my purse as if I had something in my bag and then I have nothing. I will just, if he doesn't want to pay, that's fine. That just tells me, to me, that tells me you're not that interested into me.
If it's not willing to pay
For the first date?
for the
Yeah.
first date, okay. So is it?
Stop laughing.
Hey, yo. Okay.
So is it that like is it because of like society
Yes.
made
100%.
men to pay first date, so
Yeah.
like it's like a necessity for a man to like pay for a first date?
Necessity, I feel like it's a big word. But I feel like if he doesn't, I understand the message. That's what I'm like. I get a message from you not paying on the first date. For me, if you pay on the first date, it's because it went well. So like, it's like a little message to say like, I'm interested.
Okay.
And the next one, if I invite you, I'll pay for it. Like I'm able to pay for it. I'll come with my wallet. And honestly, if I'm not interested, I'm probably going to be like, no, it's fine. I'll pay for my part. Just to make sure.
Does it happen like that, bro? Like, does it happen like that?
Listen.
Because I've never seen it like that.
Brother, like she's saying that if a man doesn't pay, like if he pay only his half on the first date, it means that he's not interested in you.
To me, it means you're not interested.
What if he's testing you?
Testing me about what?
Like I won't say like there's typical first date, like the guy went out of his way to ask you out and type of stuff. Okay. Mm-hmm. And there's other first date is like you just have a great relationship, like off rip.
The more modern
like,
way-ish?
Yeah, like you say, oh, you like that type of movie? Yes. I like you trying to go with me? Yes. Like it could be first dates, but it's like it's not official. I believe that when you want to ask you out, for real, like of course you gotta pay, but that doesn't mean anything.
But that's the point I am going with. It's like if you want something serious with me and we're going on a serious date, if you're not paying, I'll take it as a message, personally.
Man, I disagree. I disagree.
Yeah?
It depends. Like if you had a great time with the guy and you stay paying for your half, like don't you think like it's still interesting you?
I won't. I honestly won't.
Because of money.
No, because of
I'm
the
gonna say it like that.
intention. Because of the intention. Like as a man, as a husband, what are you trying to be to your wife? A provider?
Yes.
So if you don't see the potential in me during that first date, that's what I like. If you don't give me that first sign of like, I want to provide for you, I want to make you feel safe, I want to make you feel seen, make you feel wanted. For me, on that first date, you made the intention of like asking me out. I got ready. I'm going to show up. We're going to have great conversation. It went well and everything. For me, it's like, and maybe it's because of society, but like at the end of the day, it is something that I think is a great thing. And I take it as a message if you do not pay for the first date.
Listen.
The first serious date.
One last
put it that
rebuttal.
way.
Okay. I understand what you're saying, but you said a key word. Okay. If a guy sees that you're worth providing for, okay, he would make a move like, you know what, she's worth providing for. Yeah. But there's men out here trying to be sure that you're not that girl who's thinking about money first and then other stuff after. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that might be like the first test. Like if she's like, no, I'm gonna pay for my half, like we both agree to go to that restaurant, or we both agree to go to do that activities, like let me pay for my half. This speaks volume to a man. And don't worry, next time you'll show up to the restaurant, you'll see that waiter will never come with a bill because the bill was already paid. All right? So that's my take.
So. If you say so.
That's my take.
Maybe you're that type of man, but I don't think
I
every
think I
man
agree
is
with
like
him
that.
to a certain extent. Like, you know, a man could also test a woman. We don't necessarily have to like pay. Like I can pay, but a man too could also test a woman just to see if truly you're also like committed. Not just him. I understand what you meant by the first date, and I think that's society. Like you know, men. There's a lot of pressure on men, even when it comes to sex. But I don't think women know. You know the pressure. Yeah, man. You know that. You agree with me though,
man. Pressure, you say? Hey, come on now.
There is a lot of pressure. Yeah, but that's another topic for another day.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on men. So I think the first date, and imagine, right? Men tend to like spend more. A woman could literally know, like from the get go, that she's not interested in this guy, but she'll always go for the first date.
Mm-mm.
They do.
No, I don't think. Well, okay, I'm speaking for myself. Okay, but if I know for a fact that I'm not interested, like 0%, I won't go on the date. I won't waste anyone's time. But if I feel like there's a slight chance for you to, for example, you're not physically my type to 100%, and I give this date a chance, is because I see that you're nice. Maybe you're not like, I wouldn't break my neck for you, but you nice. Your chat game was smooth. You were interesting, and then you asked me out on a date. I'll give you the time of day. No?
No splitting bills.
I'll split the bill. Like if the man comes to me and be like, but I'll take it as a message. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'll absolutely take it as a message.
But I think that's not the norm though. You know, you just like how you're saying right now, you offer to pay.
Yeah.
80%, you know,
true.
This argument is more leans towards like the majority. Mm-hmm. So 80% of women wouldn't be saying I'll offer to pay.
I agree.
They're always expecting you to pay as a man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. What do you think?
Honestly, to me, it's like, why it gotta be so complicated?
Facts.
The thing is that
straightforward.
the like, I'm gonna be straight.
Yeah.
It's really the society who put this in, like, it's gotta be the woman or the man who pay. But why just not like easy as like, like we're going on a date and that's it, instead of if I'm the woman, you have to pay for me, or if you invite me, you are the one who's supposed to pay for me. Why you guys cannot wait at the end of the date to be like, like, you know, like the waiter's gonna come and then you're gonna put the card, or the guy is gonna put the card. But why you gotta be like, I don't know, like if I'm not interested, like I'm not gonna pay for you, or I'm testing you. Like, why you gotta be so hard like that? But when I think about it, it's because some women and some men are like that too. Like the way, like, you know, like how do we say this? Gold digger, because I know some men are gold digger too.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, but
Louder,
I hear what you're saying, and I hear what you're saying about like you guys trying to test a woman that if she's this or if she's that. I understand that, but trust me, like the first intention. I mean, how do we say this? How she's gonna show up is gonna tell you if she's this or that. Trust me, best believe. Trust me, like.
Yeah.
I think I agree with you, but you see, it's society. Like, okay, let's go back. Let's pick it back all the way, back in the olden days. You know, it's men are providers, protectors, and all of that. So it's more of like that. That's how life is designed. Even when you look at like religion, both Islam, Christianity, it's almost like that. So from that era all the way to now, it's almost the same. But I think now people are just riding over it and taking advantage. And that's what I was saying earlier. Like a woman could clearly know that she's not really into you, but she still accept that date that you're requesting. right?
But you know what?
Uh-huh.
The issue is there's many men as well that ruined that dating scene, and I'm gonna take accountability for that. Like
Personal
not
experience?
me, but for men, because what you're saying is yes, they're taking advantage, but there's some men that don't understand how the game is played, so they're gonna lead with their pockets. They're gonna lead with offering and stuff. You understand? Without thinking that back in the days, it wasn't like yes we provide, but we provide for fun. Like the woman had to bring something back to say, okay, that woman, I'm gonna protect her. I'm gonna fight every freaking dragon or whatever wolf.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like he has to see value in her for him to say, like, I'm gonna be the provider for you. So.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Like I just realized something right now. He was
Go ahead.
Okay, so honestly, like, I'm not mad at men that be testing women because sometimes you're gonna go on a date with a woman, and then you don't even know on her phone like what is your name. What I'm saying is this.
That's mad.
You know, not because I'm gonna be honest because I already work as a waiter, you know, but I'm not like in Montreal say like I'm not Sumun. It's just like I was there and I saw like in the woman's phone like, oh, I'm on a date with the guy who always take me on to eat, or she
I'm on date with guy number 2.
Yeah, exactly. You know?
Guy
I'm
number
telling you.
5.
Women say that like when they meet each other, they have a
like,
list.
Yeah, they
We-
have a list.
When we don't take
Wow.
people
Yeah.
seriously, well, when we don't take men seriously, honestly, I had that phase where I had like nicknames for
Brother.
One of them
there's
was a car.
Rent guy, car
Exactly.
notes.
This is
Like,
the saddest
Mercedes
part.
guy.
This is the saddest
Boom.
Oh,
part.
the
Book
koala.
But
I'm saying it.
why
Because
do you
he's
think-
soft.
But why do
Wow,
you think
that's-
men have trust issues? I really understand men why they have trust issues, you know? Because, I mean, I'm not
Mad
trying
trust
to
issues.
bash women. Like, I'm a woman myself. I got 2 daughters, you know, one in my belly, one at home. But like I'm saying is that it's okay to men to have trust issues when it comes to this because you don't want to be the Mercedes guy. You don't want to be the rent guy. You want to be maybe the husband or maybe the guy you will love till the end. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But this not this is why sometimes men are not complicated but have some list like a woman gotta be this, a woman gotta be that.
I think everyone has to have a list,
Exactly.
though. Like, just
Which one is accepted though?
Exactly.
The women's or the men's?
I think that women speak more about it and they're more straightforward. Like,
You sure about
I want
that?
my man to be 6 feet tall and
Yeah.
So
Go,
we
girl.
do
You go, girl.
no, but we do speak about it a bit more often.
Are we not talking about all this?
No,
You
because
sure about that?
yeah, you want to know why?
Go ahead.
Because of society, and yes, because like also I feel like there's a way to say things.
Semantics.
Like if you prefer athletic women, you can say it that way. But you can't say I don't like fat women. That's disrespectful.
Well, y'all can see y'all don't like short guys.
Exactly.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like we say, for example, I prefer men that are taller. For me, I'll never say I hate short guys because I've dated some. I gave chance to some. And I prefer tall guys
Is there a reason?
just because I like being in heels and I feel like I could be in a little cocoon and he could just lift me and
But again, like,
he could flip me and, you know?
Hey, it's PG-13, right? Chill out.
But you know, what I know about the female nature is just as what she said right now. When a woman is really in love, she doesn't look at all of that. She brings down her walls just to like accommodate whatever that she's seeing right in front of her. So, do you think? Like my next question is gonna be: when a woman is playing hard to get, do you think it's wise or unwise?
This is, to me, is the dumbest thing you could do.
Why?
Like I said, I'm a simple guy. Like, I'm open book. I'm easy to read. I don't go around the bush. Like, you'll know my intention from the start. Like, if you like something, show me you like something. Don't try to show like, nah, like I need to text him like 30 minutes after I receive his text, or
It's really stupid.
like,
It is.
like me, my biggest word is reciprocating. If you don't reciprocate, like, you could miss something big. I'm not trying to throw flowers over my head, which I should be. You feel me? But you could miss something big. Like you can meet a guy, like he was ready to give you everything, but you're trying to play hard to get just to be desirable.
I think what I heard like back in the day is, and I think back in the day was better, but what I heard was if a woman played hard to get, is a man is supposed to like value her more, but like if women do know men like a man's nature, you be like you end up doing things differently because we don't think like that. Gone were the days whereby you could play hard to get.
I would have to just rebuttal and ask you a question though. At the core, men are like hunters, no?
Yeah.
Like they want the chase. I don't say I disagree, but like to what extent do we have to be like, as women, to what extent do we have to be like, well, okay, he has to chase me, but then when I'm his, oh well, his attention is on other women because he's not chasing me anymore. That's my question.
I'm letting you go. I'm letting you go.
So do you agree that
You're
a man
answering your question with the question?
No, yeah. It's the same question. I'm answering you.
Okay.
But it sounds like, a question. Do you agree that like a man, like men are allowed to like chase a woman to get a woman, but it's a woman's duty? That was my follow-up question after this, but it's like we're jumping into it. Do you think like after a man getting a woman, it's up to the woman to maintain the man? To be able to keep the man?
Oh, that's a good question too.
Hold on. Before we answer, like, keep that. That's a great question. But I just want to say something because there's playing hard to get and being inaccessible to every man. There's two different things, and that's what people misconstrued. It's like they're saying like, oh, I have to play hard to get to be valuable. No, your value is that it's not every man that can get you. It's only the greatest hunters that can get you. Yeah. It's like, if you're a woman of value, you won't let like someone who doesn't have any morals like come and get you.
Facts.
That's the thing that people may be
And to add on that, because sometimes it is hard also if women play hard to get. Because, for example, me, I don't play hard to get. If I like you, I like you, And if I don't, you don't. I don't like you. But men do tend to take it because I'm nice and I have a smile. So I'll deny you politely and respectfully. But I'll smile and I'll be like, no, thank you. It's good. I'm good. And they take it as a challenge. It's like, until I'm rude.
I think men got that thing from women too. It's like when you keep putting pressure, she might end up accepting you. Like they say women like stuff like
that's
it's
why
like
I'm telling
when a
you,
man
women,
gives up
please
easily
stop.
is like to them like we got that from me. It's not like we like innately we knew that like women are like that. It's more of like men adopt.
Yeah,
that's why I keep saying that today's generation, what you're doing is, that like 50-50, whatever thing that is happening, I'm independent, I don't need a man. When men adapt to that, it's going to affect women. Now, there are men that are trying to be traditional, but imagine if men go the route that women are, like what they keep saying now, and we adapt to that, just like what we talk about going on a date, it's everything is going to be like, open your own door.
Yeah, but you know what you said?
Yeah.
The one that you should blame on is not the man.
I'm not blaming it.
No, I'm saying, I'm going to say the B word. You have to blame the female for that. I'm going to tell you why, okay? Because there's female in this society, okay? They don't like the man, but they will get services from the man. They'll get some advantage from the men, but they're not into them. You feel me? So that guy thinks that if he keeps trying harder, he might get her one day. So you're being sincere. Like, man, I'm sorry, I don't want your money, I don't want nothing. Like, I'm not into you.
Yeah.
But he was so exposed to those females that he could bring to the club sometimes, buy some drinks, go to the restaurant sometimes, you feel me? But they're not gonna give him nothing else. Nothing. Like, they're only waiting on the Friday night or Saturday night text, like, hey, I got this planning on the evening, like, would you come? And she trying to make her summer lit. I'm like, yes, I'll say yes, but I'm not interested to the guy. They ruined that for you.
Okay, and well,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask a question.
Yeah, so honestly, like the woman who play like hard to get is really stupid because why? I'm gonna be honest, like I'm so honest.
It's great.
Like
It's just like because I'm gonna be honest, like for real.
Yeah.
Some women gonna play hard to get, but at the end she's gonna cheat on you. Some women going to play hard to get just to use you emotionally and mentally and financially, but because the problem is in the society is like men cannot really express how we feel.
Yeah.
If he express how we feel, oh, you soft, you this, you that. But I'm gonna be fucking honest, bitches.
Talk your shit.
Okay, you know what?
Come on now.
Okay, the thing is that some women, some bitches, like I'm saying, they gonna show you in front of your face that she's using you.
Yeah.
So don't even like blame this chick because she showed you that she's trying to use you. So why would you stay like a dumbass here? Like she's gonna show you that she's using you because you picking her up to eat, you picking her up to have sex in the house or whatever. So don't start to be like, oh, women these days are like that. Nah, she showed you in front of your face that she's using you.
That's true though.
So
Yeah,
why
I
you
agree.
keep staying there? Like
Don't be dumb.
Like she was saying,
Status.
if she's interested in you, it's
I'll
gonna be
show you. You're gonna have the world.
Exactly.
If a woman is truly interested in you, you're like you said, you're going to receive the best of her.
Exactly. So please.
But if you don't, it's because she's not interested.
I had a friend whereby it's not all that like a nice guy like that, but he has money. You know, his money comes different, and he's with this girl, and you could clearly see that she's with him because of money. And I think one day they even had an argument about what's the name of the pill though? The pill the birth control pill that she takes.
Yes.
He buys it for her, right? So he
Yeah.
took a trip to Tanzania. He came back, then he realized that I think it's supposed to be 4, and now it's 3 or so. And he was like, "I'm not around. Like, why do we still have?"
Oh, the
Three-
plan B?
Yeah, I think plan B or something like. So, and she they had an argument on that, and she was complaining. She was saying, she women are good at lying. I think she linked it to like her cycle or something, but still do this with her. Clearly, we the guys we know like she's out there being promiscuous, like she's out there cheating, but I don't know what he sees in it. So I agree with you. There are some slow ass guys out there whereby they could clearly see it, but the problem about men too is she's not a prize.
No, but to his, but to his eyes.
Did you hear that? What he said? She's not.
No, she's not a prize.
No, but to his eyes, she is. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I understand that to your eyes, she's not. Because, like, to my eyes, she's not either. But, like,
How
for
can
him,
you tell?
but because you don't use people. For me, when you use people, you're trash.
Like,
Point blank.
Because
You're
the thing
trash.
is, a prize is it's visible. Like, so you cannot say like
Well-
he can know because he saw her.
If you give me that plant, it might be a price for me because I love plant. He doesn't love plant. You give him that, he's like, what the fuck are you giving me?